Hey, did you get called?
Yeah.
What? Yeah. What's the
driver's license?
what's the traffic complaint?
Well, nothing. They're just here. I just want to know who you are.
Well, okay. Well,
That's it.
what's your Watson? Okay.
I'm the sheriff.
Well, what's the complaint?
They said somebody was over here camped and been here for a while.
Yeah.
So my thing is to come down and see who you are.
Okay. Yeah, I just gonna stay like the day until the evening time and then take off.
Let me see who you are.
What's the crime? What did I commit?
Nothing, but I want to see
Okay.
who you are.
That's good. Well, if there's no crime, there's no need to identify.
I want to see who you are.
Okay.
I can do that, or I can take you in.
Well, if you think that's the best option, I mean,
No, I'm
what's
not.
what's the criminal charge?
There is no criminal charge. Don't
Well,
give
then-
me any static. Okay?
Well, then there wouldn't be reason to take me in.
There would be. I'm not. But
Okay.
if you don't give me your, well, you can turn that off too.
What? Are you a real cop?
I am.
What? Why are you? Yeah, I'm not too familiar with cops acting in your manner.
Well,
I mean, I'm just a peaceful person hanging out in the park.
I see that, but I just want to know who you are.
Yeah, and I
All you
mean,
got to do is show me
all
your registration.
you got to do is identify what crime was committed.
I don't. What is right here, please?
Said something about playful. Yeah, it's AQY 5545. So this area is a pretty quiet area, I gotta say. It's pretty nice, pretty nice and peaceful.
It is.
And I believe I'm on public property. Yes,
But
it's not clear that this is a real pathway here, but I mean I've seen people go through.
yeah.
It's got the tire ruts. I mean,
Right, you can go through.
and there are some parks that will allow parking on grass. I was looking for like a sign. So what program you going into to just looking on the DMV website?
I'm just gonna call the SO and have them run your plate.
The
That's
the ND, like they got a FET, like a FBI, they got a North Dakota Bureau of Investigation, the BI. I mean, yeah, you're welcome to. You're not. Am I being detained?
No,
Okay, all right. Yeah, I'm just hanging out. I mean, that's it.
that's all I want to know is who you are.
All right.
I
Well,
got ways to find out.
you do easily. So we can go. I don't mind going through the process. You saw I was just picking some grass over there.
I thank you for that. Yeah, this is Steve again. Can you run a plate check on it's Washington, Adam, Queen, Young, 5545? Yeah. Adam, Queen, Young, 5545. Yeah. I just want to know the RO. That's all I want. Register that.
All right. Oh.
1023.
Wow. All right. I just I'm just gonna go to the back just to get a little shot of the truck here. So. All right. Serve and protect. Okay, coming back. Just coming back. Let me just. Huh. Well, all right. Bodyguard. Okay. All right. You having a private conversation? Is there? Do you know if this park has what is that, a fly? That's a horse. Yeah, those are the biters. It's on your left leg. Oh no, it's one. Oh, it's a little fly. Okay. I mean, I didn't see any rules at this park about anything.
Just check to see who you are.
Oh, oh, that's it. Oh, all right. Nothing. It's really nothing to lecture me about.
No.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. I plan on going to the.
One named Travis Hines.
Oh, hey.
So.
All right. So what? Back. Oh, I'll pass. That's neat that you're giving those out though. It's a little wristband back to blue. All right.
I'll just. Yep. Okay, that's something. Thank you. Well.
Yeah. Hey, I'm a little curious. This sticker. I got it now. It's the bodyguard. Probably has to do with the actual.
It's the push bumper.
Yeah, the bumper. Yeah, that's the brand name or something.
Yeah,
okay. All right. I never seen that before, so.
These are the kind we get on our squads.
And
this doesn't got light bar on top.
Oh.
The lights are in here.
Okay. Sentina. Okay.
That's why.
All right. Yeah, I've never. That's.
So that's the body for law enforcement.
Yeah, it covers your light system. So that's pretty neat. Okay.
So I'm glad to meet you, Travis.
Oh, okay. Sure, you got the name, and I knew. Yeah, you'd find it. But I mean, I want to follow the procedures if there's a crime.
There is no crime.
Yeah, that's.
All we got to do is like this. You're in Bottineau County. Okay.
Yep.
And I'm the Sheriff of Bottineau County.
Okay, Sheriff Watson.
Right, okay. And I got a call to come and check you.
Yep.
So that's all I do. I can run and
It's-
check who you are. So,
It's kind of like,
no big deal.
okay, it's kind of like a welfare check and
Right. See
just,
see
yeah.
how you're doing, see what's up. But you said you're leaving, so I'm just going to go tell the person that called me that.
Oh, please, yeah. Tell them I'm okay.
Well, that's how come I wanted to know who you were. But I have other methods of finding out
Yep.
who you are, as you can see.
Yeah, and I plan on going to Bottineau,
City Park.
Is there a park? There's a good, okay. I saw there's a softball park near the Walmart.
Yeah, it's a city park.
Okay, I was,
It'll
yeah.
have a big Tommy turtle.
Tommy, oh, I saw that, yeah, on the map. Yeah, I wanted to check that out too. Just,
Yeah,
because
it's a big, a few years ago, they put it in like that, you know.
just a few years ago, it's kind of
Well,
recent.
I've been doing this now for 32.
32, okay. But I think that's a representative of the Peace Park area, that big landmass.
You have Peace Gardens up there.
Yeah, I want to
So-
check that out too.
And that's in the coast too.
Like I want to see what the border looks like. How do they prevent me from going into Canada? Because it's half U.S.
Okay, up there, when you're going to come in, you're going to come in on the U.S. side.
Yep.
Okay. And you get past port of entry.
I don't know. I won't go past. I mean,
Well, that's.
I-
then you can turn left, and then you can go in Peace Garden.
Yeah.
For a fee.
yeah, a fee?
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder. Do you know if it's a parking fee or a visiting fee?
Visiting fee to go in.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's like $10.
Jeez. Okay, I didn't. All right. That's changed. Maybe I'll look around the area. That's all right. Thank you for giving me that heads up.
Yeah. And then another area to go and maybe look at when you go to Bottineau, go up to Lake Minnegotia. There's a bunch of trees. It's like in there. It's like Minnesota, you know.
All right.
Or,
A lot of land of 10,000 lakes or something.
it's got a
it's-
lot of lakes, but not like
Yeah.
Minnesota.
All right.
But that too, you have international waters because the boundary is on the water.
Yep.
So it's kind of unique.
Yep.
You go up and you can sit at the Narrows
Uh,
up there.
okay.
Never been there.
it's
So once you go up, and it would be County Road 53. It's a lake that goes around. Comes
Okay.
back to 43.
Is that on the west side or the east side of the Peace Gardens?
It's on the west side.
West side. Okay.
It's in
Yeah.
Bottineau County. Peace
Oh, it's part of-
Gardens is in Raleigh County.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I wanna look around as best for free as best I can. It's 10. Yeah. All right. That sounds good. So all right. Man, I wish I had more questions I could think of, but
Oh, I
I-
passed away. I've been here, like I said, a long time.
30 some years you said.
Yeah, this is my 21st year. As
Since
sheriff.
1989. Okay.
When were you born?
Well, I could say I'm 45, so I'm older. So I was a freshman in high school when you
Started?
yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
that's
that's how long I've been here. I just
that-
I worked before I went into law enforcement. I went to college for 5 years.
oh, you did, isn't it? All right.
So I got associates in wildlife, associates in law enforcement, and BS in criminal justice.
Okay. Yeah, that's 2 small degrees and then a big BS degree. That's your, and so you could interchange. You work better. You work better with the wildlife officers.
There's other counties because
Yep.
if you continue going up here, there's Pierce County and there's McHenry County.
Yep.
We all work together because it was
Yep.
like Saturday night we had a concert up in the hills.
Oh?
So
Huh.
I was there from 3:30 till I got home at 4 minutes after 3.
Wow, that's a concert, huh? That's the time of year.
Music concert.
It's-
yeah.
So like the wildlife people, they focus on poachers, illegal hunting, and fishing.
Illegal fishing.
And that's more than
Fishing without a license.
okay. And
like on the water,
and-
you have boats with not enough life jackets. Maybe they don't have their boat registered.
yeah,
The kids get on the jet skis. Maybe they don't got a life jacket on.
yeah.
Maybe it isn't
That's-
licensed.
Yeah,
and
that's
stuff like that.
you kind of watch over. Yeah.
Well, we can assist them,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because
which we do.
some of them will actually stalk. They'll find a place to camp out and then stalk and wait and watch for any kind of.
If you go up like Lake Minnegotia, it's called the Narrows, where there's South Lake and North Lake. Okay? And a lot of times, even us will sit up there to watch the water.
Okay.
Or we sit there because if you go one way, it drops down to a 25 going east, and if you come from the east going west, it's a 20.
Okay, and that's a speed limit, or that? Okay.
So we sit there just to slow everybody down.
Okay. Yeah, and it's kind of a speed trap coming through Willow.
Yeah, you come from a 65, and
yep.
drop down 40, and then you drop down to 25.
Yeah, and
the same thing when you come in on the south side.
Yep. Yeah, and I rely on my GPS to help me avoid, because it gives me a heads up on what to expect. That's just a lot of people get caught on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I understand that. I was talking to a wildlife officer in Minnesota, and he said that he does the stalking. He likes doing that stalking stuff, watching over. But his biggest issues seems to be with illegal taking water illegally. The farmers will siphon water illegally, and they have to kind of. Yeah, and there has to be an investigation if the farmers have abused their privileges, and he says that could take up a lot of time.
For some of your cases, it does. It's just, let's say you got a theft case.
Yep, pretty much.
Take up, you have to, let's say Senex got broken into.
Okay.
Right up there. And then there's cameras up, so you gotta go to the cameras. Hopefully you get a picture of the license plate so you can run it.
Yeah.
How many people were in the vehicle?
Okay.
What was the objects that they took?
Yeah. And some of these buildings, I don't know if you'd be able to find the owner immediately, because they look like they haven't been
kept up.
Yeah, like the school. I walked around the school.
Yeah,
and I'm kind of a naturalist. You see the stuff on my car. You know what kind of tree? Probably.
I didn't even look at it.
Okay, yeah, it's a slippery elm. Okay. And I was growing around the school, and so I stripped a tree and took the bark, and the reason is it's a water lubricant. It's a real nice lubricant. You can eat it. During the Revolutionary times, that's what George Washington's army had to eat as a survival food. Okay. So, but I kind of like just it being a kind of a nice for the skin emollient lubricant. So I'm trying to dry it. So.
I could see if you get bit up by mosquitoes or get bit by that damn horsefly that was on the leg.
Yeah, it offers a little emollient relief, I guess, or just it helps. It cleans the skin. So I stole some from that school. You'll see a stripped tree around. One of the trees is stripped around that abandoned school. So
those people they don't even live here.
The sign is up. It's old looking and it's upside down. The no trespassing sign is upside down. It looks old. It fell, so I don't think that it's being kept up with.
No, it's not. Like I said, I've been here a long time.
Yeah.
That's with a lot of small towns.
Yep.
It's like even where I grew up in Max Pass. It's
okay.
About 40 miles southwest of Bottineau.
Okay. Oh, all right.
Even that town, the people that once were there, most of them have died.
Yeah.
So there's a different clientele that moved into town because of whether it be cheap rent or whatever.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. They just say the houses get abandoned.
So your picture of my clip that dropped.
I got a close up of that. Yeah, and it was in the okay.
I had it up here.
And you got a railroad tie. Oh, it was up there. Okay.
And
I
found that because I looked for arrowheads out in fields.
You found the railroad tie? Okay.
You want it?
No. I've seen people fashion knives out of that.
I just picked it up
blacksmithing.
Well,
So-
I picked it up all the guys' field. I know them. I got permission to be there.
Yeah.
Sometimes that could get caught in a tread and pop a hole in the tire.
Yeah.
And I didn't want that because I know.
Oh, it was like on the road?
No, it
Is
was
it-
on the ground.
But it was close.
Field.
Okay. Oh, somebody. Okay. Like coming on the grass here. If that was on this grass, that that'd be a danger.
Yeah, and that's
So-
why I picked it up out there.
Yeah.
Because he could pop a tire off.
Yeah, for sure.
So.
That's
And I know him. He gave me permission to be out there to look for arrowheads.
arrowheads. Okay. Have you found any arrowheads or?
I have.
Oh, you have. Okay.
I'll show you a picture.
Yeah. It's like I'd say about 70% of museums I've visited have arrowheads. They're very quite a common feature that you see at all different museums. And that's your personal collection?
Yeah.
I don't know if okay. Wow, you got them arranged really professionally. Well, let me
Put 'em
just
on paper.
okay.
Paper.
And there's various okay. And you focused on have you found any other like mortar and pestles or atlatls, you think? Or bone thing? Okay. But you've looked just kind of on the bare ground without having to dig.
Right.
You've actually just kind of seen them laying around.
Yeah, I've been doing
And-
it for 77 years.
Oh, all right. Did you say how long? How long was that?
77 years.
How old are you?
I'm 67.
I don't know what you mean. You've been doing it for 77 years?
Looking for arrowheads.
But you're 67.
Right. I was born in 53.
Wait, 63, 73, 83, 93, 2003, 2013, 2023, I don't know. Okay, well, all right, I'll just stop there. I'm not getting, I don't know, I'm not putting the math together.
Okay.
But
that's
that's,
a
how,
flat knife.
how big would you say that is in relation to your hands? Could you, that's, okay. It'd be like a skinning stone.
That they could use, yeah,
Pro-
like on the buffalo. There was lots of different animals during
Yep.
different time periods.
Yeah, like the Native Americans are real. Oh, now that would be maybe for lighting a fire, maybe
That's what
spinning
exactly.
that. Okay,
That's a fire starter.
a fire, yeah, because it's a particular stone, and they really worn away at it pretty good. Because that doesn't look like a mortar, because that's too small for.
Well, I'll show you something unique about it. Right in there, you see that little groove?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a tiny one.
So if you put your hand in there, this finger right here
Yeah.
will fit right in that groove to hang on to it better.
Okay, maybe for smashing thing or no.
It's a fire starter.
It
Just
steps
like
a part of
you
that. Oh, that's the bottom of it.
Yeah.
Oh, they would. Oh,
hang on
interesting.
to it so you got.
Oh, okay. What do you? You're an older person. What do you intend to do with your collection? Just hand it down, family, or maybe
Well,
they
I got 2 kids.
maybe they belong in a museum.
I don't know if I'll put it in there.
Have
I'll show you why. I used to belong to the North Dakota Archaeological Society.
oh,
okay?
really?
Yeah.
All right.
And they got so much stuff down in Bismarck, which people give them,
Yeah.
and to display it,
Mhm.
very small percentage is getting shown.
Yeah, and that's Bismarck. There's other museums to.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's
Not just
maybe-
Bismarck is the state capital. That's
Yeah.
what I was saying.
yeah. They're gonna have likely to have the biggest the biggest museum, but there's some small town museums I've been in that have some amazing things that you would not find because it's unique. I mean, the museum, a lot of museum things are unique just for the area, like I don't know, shoes of somebody who was executed for some criminal offense.
That's the ambulance.
Oh, you're a part of the whole. It's not. You're just not listening to only the cops.
No, this
The-
right now I'm on scan.
Yep.
So that was the
Here.
ambulance going. Before I come here, there was a call to go to a person's house. Okay.
Okay. All right.
And that's
Just
that garb they're saying, the language they're saying is.
Oh yeah.
They've already picked them up and headed back to St. Andrews. which
Oh,
is the
okay.
hospital.
Oh, it's something a little more serious than a visit. And there's no local police in this town, right?
We are.
Okay, yeah, yeah,
We contract with Willow City.
yeah.
There is no police in Bottineau County. It's just the Sheriff's Department. I have 10.
But the city of Bottineau, do they have a police department? No? Okay,
We
all right.
contract with that. We contract with every town in Bottineau County.
Okay.
I have 10 other deputies underneath me.
Uh-huh. I have to say, I had issues in Williston, North Dakota. I don't know if you've ever been there.
Yeah, I've
The
been there.
the back-end region, they're a little more aggressive with their police activity in Williston. I was wrestled to the ground for my ID. So your approach is a little softer, but I think that's the influence of the Bakken. It's
Well, because you got to look at the number of people and different people that's there.
Yep.
Could I wrestled you to the ground to get your ID?
It would have been you
I
could.
could have.
Yeah.
I could have, because if you look at your driver's license, remember that if the law enforcement officer asks you for it, and you got the license, just like a North Dakota license, if a cop asks me for mine,
Mhm.
I have to show it.
Yeah, and
And if it doesn't happen, well, then things
You're-
can happen.
all right. Well, if,
Like I did. I said, hell with that. I'm not going to argue with you. I'll just run your plate.
well, okay.
Now
Yep.
I know who you are, Travis. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
I could run it further. I could have them run.
Well,
your
then
driver's license,
you
so.
probably saw that I was arrested in Williston. You could look. Well, actually, you'd have.
I'd have to go into the criminal history.
Yeah.
To me,
I'll tell you. I was arrested in Williston, and I fought it for 11 months. It was a resisting arrest, and then 10 days later, a disorderly conduct followed that. It took them a while to get the librarians convinced. It happened in a library, and the city prosecutor fought me for 11 months, and then eventually they dropped it.
So you like reading books?
Well, I'm pretty much. I'm almost.
Because Bottineau's got a library too. That's what.
Oh yeah, I plan on visiting the library there. Yeah.
Because then you'll find out that's our office here in the courthouse.
I saw that was a weird location for the library. It's a part of the courthouse, and
Well,
that's
the whole building. It's
that-
got like social service in there, the county
Yep.
nurse, county agent,
yeah. That surprised me because libraries.
emergency manager. The library is on the far
It's-
east end of it.
Yeah, I'm not too thrilled about that. That affects parking a lot of times
Yeah,
because
there's plenty of parking.
is there okay. Courthouses they need a lot of space because issues. There's maybe certain.
You won't have any problem parking.
What would you say is the biggest issue, the biggest trial that may have happened in your time here, that had maybe as
Homicide.
there was a homicide, a murder? Okay, during your time here, there's it's just one incident that happened. That it was maybe a mass murder type.
No, what happened is there's a pig farm to the west of Bottineau. A young kid there, he was 18,
Mhm.
got pissed off at a couple of the managers, got a pistol and shot and killed him.
Okay. Do you remember his name?
It doesn't make any difference.
No, I would look up his name. I mean, just out of curiosity. It's all right. I like watching some stuff on YouTube, but the history of some of these people, the criminal the incidents of the murders and stuff.
Well, there's
But-
that.
But things it's kind of this area is a little kind of the crime is it can be it's not as bad as other places.
Right.
Right.
It's
So
low key.
it's low key. Yeah.
And see, the thing about
so-
here, probably one of our major things is theft.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, that's what kind
So it could be people stealing vehicles, people going into Walmart and shoplifting,
okay in the
people
bu-
going into
yeah.
places and
is it-
taking something.
Are you a part of any Indian reservations? I don't mean
18 miles straight.
is
east.
is that in Bottineau still or
Oh,
okay. Okay. All right. Not
First time you're going to hit is gun seat. You go on 5
okay.
because you're going to go on 5 to get up to Peace Garden.
Yep.
Okay.
Uh,
And if you keep going on 5 east, you're going to run into Bottineau, so you can take me on this call.
all right. But there's Indian reservation. The border is aligns perpendicular to the Bottineau County border. So, and
Well,
and
you have
4140, Bottineau SO status.
tend to, if you want to take me on this call, that would be good. I'm still here talking with the city.
all right,
Good.
10-4,
all right.
Is that beep 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 you're hearing?
Yeah, in between your words,
Yeah.
it's
What that means is they're going to call me because our computer is set up so long before they want to know what's going on.
yeah,
That's
it's
the-
and
I'm saying 10-2, that means you don't have to worry about me taking
Yeah.
you off
And-
the call.
and a lot has changed since 1989.
Oh,
I'm sure you.
Typewriters in 89.
Yeah, your searches are limited for like my backgrounds in the car. You'd have to maybe
No, I can go into sieges if I wanted to.
you could.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, all right. Maybe you just.
I get not to do it. But
Okay.
I can do it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It has to be lawful.
Oh, that's lawful. I can go in there. Like
Oh.
I said, if you don't give me your license, fine. I
Okay.
already got who you are.
See-
Now they can go in
Sieges.
and get that.
Yeah. And there's
So why argue with you?
well, yeah. You see my cars right here, but there's certain credentials you need to have access to sieges. And you can't apparently. I don't think you don't want to abuse them because you could lose those privileges.
Right.
Is it? What's that?
It's like I've been doing it for a while, so I know.
Okay. You have a good reputation with them. So, but if you make any mistakes, it's abuse. If there's any
I don't abuse it.
yeah, then but that would hurt your reputation.
I don't think it would hurt my reputation because everybody knows who I am up here.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
we go to meetings and all that, so everybody knows who I am.
All right.
Throughout the state, so
Yeah.
because after being sheriff for 21 years,
Wow. Is that elected or appointed?
elected,
Oh wow! Congratulations.
yeah, six terms I've ran.
Yeah, that's great. And you've had competitors. You've had people, and they just can't. Yeah, they can't. All right. There you go. So you have the power to almost like make policies. You can make policies in your elected position, but within reason, with following the constitutional guidelines, you can make your policies. The police policies. Do you have police policies like available, open for public to look at?
They have it's called the North Dakota Century Code.
Oh well, yeah, that's the law. They got.
Yeah, that's
But there's police policies that are
my policies. I have my own sheriff's policy that the guys
Yep.
that work for me have to follow.
Yep, and the public can look at that. But all right, it's just I would have to do a public records request to be able to see them. Right. That's all right. That was the same in Williston too. There's some that have it available for the public. Just you could just look on the internet and see it.
I'm sure if you looked under City of Bottineau, city policy, you'd be able to find it.
You think that? Okay, all right. Yeah, I had to look at Williston's policy just with how they handled me. I felt like there was excessive force and stuff. And one thing that stood out to me is it said in there that they're allowed to drink while being paid while on duty. That was a part of the Williston.
Well, my thing is if you take one swig of alcohol,
Mhm.
an alcoholic beverage, you can't work for 8 hours.
Yeah,
That's my policy.
you shouldn't be able to get paid for that.
You don't, you go home.
And I was thinking maybe it's a
If you
part.
got alcohol on your breath,
Yeah.
you could be fired.
Yeah, for sure. It's no kind of influence.
Nope, that's just an automatic.
Yeah, it says in Williston they're allowed to. I was.
My policy. That's Williams County policy.
Yeah, it's Williams. Yeah, and yeah, that's different. And well, I was assuming maybe it's for the alcohol sensor. Maybe they're test. That's how they test it. Is they allow the cop to get a little drunk to test it or something. But it's no.
When we have classes, they allow certain guys. I don't drink, so it's like
the off.
You can't force me to take a drink.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good for you. I don't drink either myself.
I don't like it. I've had, when I was growing up, issues with alcohol in my family. So
Me, yeah.
I don't want. I was with my dad.
Yeah. You have to be hard on those people because some take it too far.
Because everybody wants, hey, Sheriff, I'll buy you a beer. No, you won't. I don't drink.
Yeah, no, thank you. Take glass.
No, let's not get into it about if you're going to buy me one.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
How about some milk instead, or orange juice,
water?
or water? But my arresting officer, Jesse Cruz, was busted 6 months prior in Fort Worth, Texas, for public intoxication. He was in the airport in Fort Worth, Texas, and he got like arrested for public intoxication.
This is what I got to say to that. Why do you want to ruin your career for something stupid as alcohol?
Yeah.
I don't drink.
Yeah, but I mean,
do I have a taste for alcohol? No.
No?
I don't like it.
have you? I mean, I had a phase though. I'll admit.
Well, when I was going through college and that.
Yeah. See, that's a young.
But when I became sheriff, that was something that I took seriously in my life, saying I don't want to drink.
Yeah.
I just don't want to drink.
Yeah, it's tough for young people. Just they want to.
That's kind of like the norm. They don't want to be called a mama's baby or a daddy's girl or whatever. You know, it's called peer pressure.
Yeah, to fit in. They want. Yeah, and I think that my arresting officer, he was about in his early 30s, I think, and yeah, he was busted for 6 months prior with the alcohol.
To me, he shouldn't be an officer.
Yeah.
Either
Okay.
that or Williams County should have sent him to treatment.
Yeah, they gave him 1 day off of work, and that was it. Because I researched this guy, Jesse Cruz, and he got only 1 day of like no pay.
That wouldn't be the case in my department.
Yeah, it's really amazing how they conduct themselves over there. It just surprises me.
You have to look at it like this. It's like you're representing the department. So in you getting that charge, you also put shame on the rest of the department.
Yeah, it lowers
the morale when somebody were to find that person's going to tell this person.
Yeah, it lowers the public confidence in their ability. So it's
like, why?
Yeah, he's still on. I think some people would maybe call it like a rookie playground, but
I got some guys that are young, and I talked to them and I said, just because you wear this badge doesn't mean that you're above anybody else.
Yeah. Have them. Have you ever heard of First Amendment audits? Okay. Yeah, that's it seems like the public is able to say, I don't want to say defends, just talk in the same language as cops a little bit more. We're kind of.
Well, sometimes you talk the talk, but you can't walk the walk. You know what I mean by that?
Well, I don't have any guns. I'd say that.
That clip you
like,
found. Are you seen drop out of my truck?
Yeah.
I have an M16 that's sitting in my office right now.
Oh yeah.
Because I had to do a parade with young kids.
Okay.
And,
yeah.
You know, they're always just
keep that. Yep. Yeah, they could reach.
So I have my shotgun
here.
But I took that out now. Probably sometime this week I'll put it back in.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Yeah, that's the access, intense capability, opportunity that have you don't want to give them the opportunity because there's possible intent.
Well, everybody, you have to look at it this way. Let's say you have a parade and you got to throw out candy and I got to eat it. Okay?
Okay.
I had another young man who was a relative of mine. He sat in my truck. I put my jacket on.
Okay.
So that'd make him feel cool.
Yeah.
And then we threw candy out. He says, Uncle. I said, what? He said, there's not many people on my side. And I said, okay, wait till we turn around. We got to come back because we're going to turn around by the bridge and come back the same way. And all the people are going to, kids are going to be on your side. And I expect you to throw candy.
All right.
So
yeah.
He goes both ways. And then we go, after we get done, we go up there and everybody gives us a thank you for doing that.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys want an ice cream bar? Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay. Was this during like the July 4th?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I was in a town that had a parade. Devil's Lake. I was in Devil's Lake and during July 4th, and they had a parade going downtown.
Right.
So yeah, and it's a get together. It's a way.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
And you allowed fireworks to shoot off in this county during 4th of July?
We had...
Because in Williston they did not.
It's because it wasn't as dry as it was
Mhm.
in Williston. So every day we have a controlled burn deal where we can look.
Oh.
Like this morning we had the rain, so they shut it off. You can burn or whatever.
This morning was crazy. Thunderstorms going
lightning.
through. Yeah, it
No,
was.
woke me up. I got up around 5:30.
I was waiting for the hail.
Oh, don't
But-
say that.
Oh, yeah, it's. And you don't. You have. It looks like you. Well, maybe this is a new truck. I don't see any damage.
My only damage
but-
is right here.
the-
Somebody hit my truck when I was parked outside my house.
Oh, I think I see. Okay.
Twice.
All right. Twice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, okay. Yeah,
I must have pissed somebody off.
well, okay. If that's the extent of the damage for their anger, that's I guess
That was,
that's reasonable.
you know, if I find out who it is, well then,
Mm-hmm.
just keep asking.
Well, do you have police? Do you have a camera? Do you have a vehicle cam?
Not in this one.
No? Huh. Is that your choice? Or
At the time, it was the choice of the commissioners, so I got a grant. But my guys are out constantly on the road,
Mhm.
so they got cameras.
Okay.
Some of them have body cams,
Yeah.
but I'm not out there that much.
Because in Williston, I got all the cams. Body cam, vehicle cam, and then in the back of the vehicle, there was a cam of me sitting with handcuffs.
Yeah.
They,
It's the same way in our county vehicles.
okay.
There is 2 of us that don't have the cameras inside the vehicles.
Okay.
Not one.
All right. Do you know if the jails have 23.5-hour lockdowns for COVID still around here? Because you would have taken me to jail. You could have, apparently.
I would have put you into the hold cell for a while. Yeah.
And is that COVID? Is there a COVID lockdown still in place that you know of? If you don't, that's fine.
I don't believe in our jail there is.
Okay, because
We just keep you in there to see how you're going to be, and we're watching you. And,
yeah, that's.
Dispatch and jailers are talking to you and how you're answering this question.
Okay, and it's pretty much like lockdown because you're in by yourself anyway, right? It's okay. Yeah, because like Fargo.
Until we understand that you're not a threat or anything, then we'll put you in general population.
Okay. Yeah, I tried to turn myself in Fargo because the judge put an arrest warrant out for me. That lasted a few weeks, and then on the day that he dropped all the charges, all that. I before the paperwork was signed, I went to the Fargo. I was on this side of North Dakota. I went to the Fargo, the sheriff department,
Okay.
and they're still in COVID lockdown, just like a couple.
There's still been more COVID out.
And they said it's still going to continue too. So and I had 2 misdemeanors. Normally before COVID they would have taken me in, but with COVID they said they couldn't. The jail was too full. So
The main thing, they don't know you've been around and this and that, and so they're just trying to be a precaution to the inmates that are inside.
Yeah.
So that this COVID doesn't come into it.
yeah,
Because we got, some inmates that are going to the pen,
mm-hmm.
so we don't want to get them exposed to COVID
Yeah.
before they travel down.
Okay. All right. Yeah, and I had an arrest warrant for a while. The Judge Rustads put out a $1,500 arrest warrant for 2 charges for a while on me, 2 misdemeanors, and he in his statement he said all of North Dakota. So it would have, before COVID, it would have been, I would have been in jail, but and he wrote that all of North Dakota, and he was completely aware of COVID, but he still ordered all of North Dakota. And
we might, it just depends on when we find out who you are, who you've been around.
yeah.
Because we're going to ask you a pile of questions when we put you in.
Oh, you would? Okay. They didn't in Fargo.
Yeah,
Fargo.
We have a list. Everybody gets the same thing.
Okay. Yeah. There's. Do you have any allergies?
Yeah.
That's the intake. That's a part of the intake.
Yeah, but still you're going in. You're going in booking.
Yep. That's the intake. And
Same thing, intake booking.
But Fargo didn't. I was just at the sheriff's office. I wasn't at intake. I was just at the sheriff's office, and they just said because it's COVID, and they're only misdemeanors.
Right.
Normally before COVID, they would have taken me in with an arrest warrant, and then I would have sat in jail.
Until you appear before.
Well, and it was in Williston.
Right,
That's the
but
thing. Would they have picked me up? That's.
Well,
Yeah.
would I have picked you up?
If I had an arrest warrant out of this county and I was in Williston and they found me,
Well,
would you have?
Then the thing is, will you come and get him?
Yep.
Is it, sometimes we will. Go
For
along with-
misdemeanors? I mean, it's.
If it's an A,
If it's a what?
A misdemeanor.
Oh, a higher class. Okay. Huh.
Felony.
All right. Yeah, it's.
We go all
that-
over.
Yeah. I tried to turn myself in Minnesota because I didn't know. They don't bother with that at all. And then I went to Fargo, and yeah. But I mean, yeah, it's over now. I don't have any. I take care of.
Apparently it is because they would have called me.
Yeah, you would have maybe seen that I
I
had.
just told them if they had one, just call me. So
It was a couple. It was just like 2 or 3.
this screen should be taken off, but they haven't done it yet.
Yeah, I saw on the previous screen said something about you doing like a welfare check or something. So that's all I saw though. In
That's usually the screen I have on.
everybody who's on duty right now.
Yeah,
is-
like in my county, it'll be Sam. He's out of the lake. He's doing border.
So yeah, that's
Myself, I'm on solo.
okay. When do you plan on like how much longer are you gonna be doing your? Well, when does your you got elected? When does your term run out?
Next year.
Next year? Okay, so you're.
December 31st.
And you seem like a healthy guy. Like you keep going.
I'm not gonna
You don't-
tired of politics.
Oh, you're not gonna run again? Okay, all right. And the politics of Bottineau is getting a little.
Well,
It's
just.
you don't have to talk. We're on camera. I don't want you to.
I'm just gonna.
Yep.
It's
But
just-
it's you see an end to this. You're
right.
you're
I
saying.
told everybody
Good.
I would know when it was time to hang it up.
Yep.
Now, after next year, it's time to hang it up. And
Yep.
I'll hold it, like I told you, I already told you my age if we caught it.
Well, yeah. You said you've been doing it for 77 years, and then there's a 67 with the
I'm 67.
yeah 60, and then
I've been doing it. August 14th, it'll be 32 years.
yep.
I've been looking for arrowheads since 1977.
And that's it's kind of an interest. It sounds interesting to.
That's my hobby.
I'll tell you what's interesting to me. I was in Hurricane. Is in Arizona. Hurricane Arizona. There was an earthquake that happened around there, and it split the ground open and revealed some Indian pots. And when I visited the local museum, there were these pots. They said this is the story behind them finding those. This earthquake split
You just never know. But what you can find on the ground is amazing.
Even just a few inches under the ground.
I don't dig. I just
Yeah.
walk.
Like there's people with the metal detectors.
Well,
that-
that's up to them. I've had them, but I kept people knew I had one, and I kept bowing it out. To
Oh,
people.
yeah.
Sooner or later, it got kind of wrecked a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, there's the underwater ones. People do underwater, like people drop things in the water all the time.
You could be out here, and let's say a good place probably for a metal detector to be around the playground.
Oh,
Because people
yeah.
have coins in their pockets and they drop.
Yeah.
A good place to find stuff is an old clothesline.
But just even going through this yard might reveal some interesting stuff. Just
I know this guy who's got this.
You- the owner's still alive.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was
How old did you say you were?
how old am I? Yeah, I'm mid 40s.
Okay, he's about the same.
Oh, and he owns. He's all right. He's got a cat. I saw.
Yeah.
He's
I don't know, 3 or 4 dogs.
Yeah.
Too. I seen him yesterday.
and I don't keep any property. This pretty much is my property right here. It's my little Ford. Just I travel all over. This has been on the whole every western states and just yeah.
Well, he bought this and he's gonna move like he's got a fetish for lawnmowers.
There's people out there. I've seen those. Their yards are full of lawnmowers.
And he's one of them. Like I said,
they-
he's got another house in Bottineau. He had a
Mhm.
house in Bottineau. And then he had so much stuff and he cleaned up his yard.
Yeah.
And then he found this place.
See, in some cities he would be in a violation.
Well, you get a
Oh.
$500 fine.
It just depends on the leadership on how if they enforce any.
Here they don't.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Bottineau they do.
in Bottineau. Okay. Yeah.
So that's
There's-
how come I spouted off right away. That was a $500 fine.
Because you've given them.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That's it's an appearance issue.
You want to make everything like they have here, like you were doing, which I thought was really neat. Picking pigeon grass.
Well, I'll tell you. I don't think you know my intent of using it. You see, I got it in a teapot.
You're gonna boil it.
Yeah. It's kind of weird, huh? I feel it seems to settle my stomach and it makes my teeth feel stronger. I'll drink. It's like green tea, but without the caffeine. I've been doing that for my health for the past year, and
Seems to be working.
yeah, it's saving me money, and I'm feeling I feel better. My stomach doesn't get as upset as often, so it's the nutrition of it because it turns the liquid green when you boil it, and
Just like tea.
yeah, and there's something good in there. So,
Well, I tell you what I'm gonna do. So you don't got any money or anything on you?
well, no, I'm good. No, yeah, I'm good. I'm not begging. Yeah,
No, I'm not
I'm just
saying-
I'm leaving. Yeah, by the evening time. Just wait till the sun
I
gets.
thought maybe if you needed to get a pop or something.
Oh no, I'm good with. Yeah, I got plenty. This bathrooms are open. So we're I'm set. So
He's done.
it's shift change.
Yeah, just like me.
Yeah. Oh, you're at that. Okay.
But
Yeah.
I'm a little different. I'm done when I'm done.
You're okay. Or you get called when you're maybe sleeping. You could be called in your sleep just to take care of
An issue that comes.
political of some nature.
Well,
Yeah. So
yes, it was nice to meet you.
yeah, it's nice talking with you. Y'all have this has been running the whole time, so you can see 54 minutes of and I have a YouTube channel, so I just I'm gonna post it. So it's just a documentation. That's all I do. it may not even come through with all this wind. So, but
it should.
you think? Yeah, I'll test it afterward. But yeah, it's nice. I learned a few things. You know where I'm going, and well, you know my intentions now. It's
Right,
so
I'm okay with it.
you'll see me in Bottineau if you're up there.
I'll see you, I'll stop and say
Say,
hello.
okay, yeah, I'll recognize your vehicle. So
I'm the only brown pickup like this. So.
yeah, it's nice. You got a nice vehicle to get around, and it's yeah. I don't have any other. So okay.
Okay.
So all right. It's nice.
Take care.
Okay. Nice talking with you.
Gotcha.
Have a good
Be
day.
safe.
Yep. You too.